Hey, it's Neecee, Lexy lighting up your screen. Digital magic like you've never seen. From the stage to the mic, she's bringing.
Hello, guys, and welcome to another exciting episode of the live interview with Neecee Lexy. Today, I am thrilled to have two incredible guests with me here, the Madman and Nova, a renowned content creators and business-minded from Kampala, Uganda. They are driving the force behind the UOX, which is Ugandan on X, who are set to host a major business exhibition on March 29, 2025 at the Volco Coffee Hub. Total emerges of it's going to be a really spectacular event. This is a game changer event for entrepreneurs, offering platform for networking, brand visibility, business growth. And in this conversation, we're going to dive into their journey and also what inspired them to host these exhibitions. If you're a content creator, you're a business owner, this is an event for you you don't want to miss in Kampala on March 29, 2025. Without further ado, please welcome my guest of the honor for the day, Mr. Madman and Nova, to this show. How are you guys doing?
I think let me go first, then my speaker will come in.
Awesome.
Yeah, hi everyone. Not me, I'm not a visitor here. Hi everyone. How are you doing?
I'm good. Welcome back.
Yeah, it's been long. We last talked about Kitgumran.
Yes.
And let me first officially thank you and thank the fans and community of Neecee.com, Neecee Lexy. We did the Kitgumran, was so nice, and probably we gave out 400 kilograms of food from the fundings you gave us. We thank you so much for really supporting our community in Africa. I love the way you're doing it to support Africa. You're really doing a very great job, Neecee. I'm proud of you, my sister from Sudan.
Thank you. You know, we are all African and we're all here as a youth that will help to empower our nation. And I'm super privileged to be a part of that project. And today I'm actually excited to get to know more about this new UOX business exhibition. What is the main goal of it, of the event? What inspired you guys to actually organize it? Can you let me know more about that?
I think the president should come in, Nova.
Yeah, so welcome Nova to the show for the first time. We love having you here today. And I know you guys having an exciting event that's coming up, which is the UOX Business Exhibition. Can you tell us more about what inspired you to come up with this event and what is the main goal and how did you guys come about to create this event that is happening?
First of all, thank you so much, Neecee, for hosting us here. I'm excited to meet you, to see you for the first time. You are such a beautiful, I have to admit. Thanks to Mr. Madman for having me here as well. The connection between me and you, and I have to appreciate him. Yeah, first of all, I'm Nova Gideon Nova Kwikiriza. I am the president of Ugandan on X. That's the community that we have in Uganda. That started around 2018, and we've had. I am the fourth president, so we really had a number of leaders for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
The Ugandan on X Business Exhibition is an idea that I developed, that I mothered. I saw a need for young Ugandans, especially those on the digital platforms, who are into small businesses, who are trying to grow enterprises, even those with big businesses. I realized that the only market place they have is a digital platform, more like a virtual market.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt that there is a need to add a physical touch to it. As humans, well, Neecee, I'm seeing you right now, I'm seeing your face and everything, but it's different when I meet you physically and we talk and we shake hands, and there's that natural human bond that is way far beyond the virtual, bond. They are totally different. So even in the business world, you could have clients online and your business is moving well, but a physical touch is something that everyone needs. So I thought that this would be an idea where young people bring their small businesses, showcase their potential in business,
Mm-hmm.
and make instant direct sales on the day,
Yeah.
boosted influence, media influence, because this is an event where we are going to have more than 200 influencers in one place. And you can imagine the multiple effect on that, that you have an influencer who has 100,000, 300,000, 500,000, another one 10,000, 15,000. They're all going to be in one place at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So, and they are all posting about the same thing. So you as a business owner, you benefit from that boosted, that boosted visibility that comes with the day.
Mm-hmm.
Secondly, you get to connect with your real clients in real life, meet them physically, connect with them physically, get their contact, have them to see your product or your service physically, touch it, feel it, you know, get them to know your address, your selling points, if you have branches, if you have a new product on market. Then you also get a chance, an opportunity to rub shoulders with the big people, the successful business people, the people that you've been looking up to. You get a chance to meet them and talk to them. We are going to have training on that day. We are going to have a panel discussion from the known business people to be able to share knowledge, to share experience, to share what it takes to start up a business, to have it grow, to have it become an enterprise and a big company and all these things.
Mm-hmm.
But we also have inspirational business stories. For example, we have a young gentleman called Bugembe Nelson. He's disabled. He only has one leg,
Yeah.
but he started up a liquid soap business. He makes liquid soap himself and he started selling it. I think he's been in the business for the last 5 years.
Yeah.
And right now, everyone knows that he sells liquid soap and he's motivated so many disabled people
Mm-hmm.
and an inspiration to the able-bodied people. Because what excuse do you have if a disabled person can excel in business? Then you who has both hands and legs, you don't have an excuse, and you're living in the same country under the same circumstances. So you get an inspiration from that. So that is ideally the entire idea behind the Ugandans and X Business Exhibition,
Mm.
and we are looking forward to a very successful event that is not only successful but impactful to the businesses in Uganda
Amazing.
and especially young entrepreneurs.
Yeah, I love that. I love the concept of like when you mention it's like you are not only building online community of Ugandan content creator, Ugandan youths that are thinking of business, thinking of building brands, but also taking that concept of like online community to offline and offering them a chance to have a one-on-one interaction. It's really cool and that you guys came up about this, organizing this event. The other part, you also mentioned that they are going to be offering some sort of training. Can you elaborate more on that? Like what value are they getting out of those trainings? The workshop.
Okay, we have set a specific topic.
Mm-hmm.
One is that so many small businesses in Uganda are struggling with. One is registration,
Mm-hmm.
because business to thrive in Uganda and in any other country where there is law and the whole
Mm-hmm.
system, business must be registered. But we have so many young people who are not well versed with the registration process of their businesses. They think that it's some complex, sophisticated process that they cannot, manage to go through. So
Yeah.
we are going to have in that area to talk to these young people, train them on how to register, and even probably have those who are willing to actually go ahead after the event to help them, maneuver through the process.
Mm-hmm.
Have an issue of taxation. It is a really, really big issue. And this is not just Uganda, I think it's across Africa and even other countries
Yeah.
that you must understand as a business person, you must understand the taxation system because you have to pay taxes at the end of the whole.
Yeah.
Can you as a big, can you do your tax returns and all these books and everything? You as a business owner, you need an accountant, you need someone that is a specialist in that line. Yeah, so taxation is a key element. Then we have business law. How do you intertwine business with the law? The laws that govern the country, that govern businesses. That is why we have partners like the Tumukunde and co-advocates, and there's another law firm that is also on board.
Yeah.
We can understand how to operate businesses in Uganda, but in line with the laws that govern the country. Then we have an issue of startups, startups versus capital.
Yeah.
Capital is a very important, crucial point. But we've seen people in Uganda who start with as low as 100,000 Ugandan shillings. We've seen others who have millions, but they don't know where to invest or what to do with that money.
Yeah.
And so we need to know the startup. How do I start? If I have 100,000, how do I start? If I have 1 million, what can I start and how do I start with that? If I have 1 billion, where can I invest? The startups is also another important element. Then the market. You need to understand the market. How do you grow your market? How do you target the market? How do you sustain the market? How do you maintain the market? The clients. Okay, let's reduce it to clients or customers. How do you first of all get into the market and identify those customers? How do you teach them to come and buy from you in a competitive market where everyone is almost selling what you're selling? How do you stand out? And after standing out and getting all these clients, how do you keep them and make sure that none of them, runs away from your business? And I think lastly, of course, there are so many others, I may not exhaust all of them. But lastly, how do we now our small businesses into big enterprises? That's also another aspect because there must be registered growth time over. You need to grow, probably grow your market from X and grow it into a Ugandan brand, then an East African brand, now an African brand, and a global brand.
Yeah.
So all these are some of we are going to teach these young people. But at the same time, we are glad to have a consultancy that deals in business development that has joined us and that will take on the mantle to go ahead, register these young people and go ahead and give them largely free consultancy in business, even after the exhibition, so that they can go ahead to show them that direction on how to grow and maneuver and become successful business people.
Amazing. I love the fact that, these workshops are coming in with a lot of value, and not only from the business side of like the taxation you mentioned, the registration, but also helping them understand that, because even in Canada here, I believe in 2020, a lot of the content creator that used to just generate income, the government actually start imposing law where content creator are now being taxed for the money that they're generating online. And as a content creator, which is the people, a lot of the people that are going to be coming to your show, they also need to understand that this is essentially a business. They can turn their personal brand into a business, but then now that you guys are offering these services and workshop, that they be able to set it up properly and improve the economy of Uganda, because essentially you guys are becoming people that are driving the force of introducing new businesses, which introducing new employment rate and things like that. Is really great. I appreciate you for sharing those notes. The other thing that I want to ask, that go to both of you. How can entrepreneurs and a startup not only benefit from registering their business, but it benefit in terms of like just being on that particular exhibition that you guys are having, apart from the workshop that they're getting?
Okay.
I think I should take up that. Neecee, are we on?
Yeah.
Okay. You've talked about how entrepreneurs are going to benefit in this UOX Business Exhibition. First and foremost, I thank all those entrepreneurs and partners who are standing up with us. And first and foremost is you yourself, Lexy.com, in the digital marketing side. Thank you so much for that. I thank again the Business Readiness, BRLC, our partners from UP, who have also come on board to work with us. It's called Business Readiness and Support Center, headed by Francis Jimara. Then I thank again Taskai Twenzori Marathon, the biggest marathon in Uganda, who has come on board to stand with us. I thank again Airtel, the biggest smartphone network in Uganda, who has started with us. I thank Tumukunda Advocates, a big company in the times of lows. Now here, people who have stood with us have really trusted this and they have understood. Now, for example, if you stand with us on this project, you're getting that mileage. That's one, the mileage. Because President said that we expect to have around 200 influencers, just influencers only. Then spectators come and enjoy the event. Those are like 600 to 700. Now, if each and everyone posts a post, we are likely to multiply to like 2 million views and impressions on Twitter and on social media platforms. This means that your company as Neecee, any other company standing with us, they have gotten that visibility. Secondly, on the event, the D-Day, we are having a panel of discussions, which means that Neecee as a company, Resort as a company, you are going to sit there, introduce to the world what Neecee does. Which means that the 600 people sitting there, at least you are able to have some potential clients who would come to learn to understand what digital marketing is. Automatically, there and then you go with your clients out together. Indirectly, people will start following what Neecee, www.neecee.com is all about. Who is Neecee as a content creator? Who is Neecee as a Google employee or a Google partner? A lot of things. So from there, you're going to have a very big community you're going to start connecting up with. President talked about virtual reality. For example, most of us, if you have virtual friends, the bond you create when I meet you is different from the bond I have with you when you are following each other. So coming together on board there, you have a direct sale, first and foremost. You have a direct interaction with your clients. You have an exchange. You have a multiplier effect. We call it multiplier effect in economics, whereby very many people, I'm sure, this event is going to change the perception on how people see Neecee in Uganda. If there's been a small community knowing about you, by the time we leave this event, you'll be able to multiply the numbers of people who know you altogether. So a multiplier effect connecting with clients and the world of business is one of the biggest things sponsors are going to get. On that day, on our microphones, every time and then, we shall be always advertising and announcing about the presence of those companies standing with us. This weekend, we have a press conference on Saturday. We are going to introduce all our sponsors in a special case to the world. So all the 30 influencers, the media houses, local media houses in Uganda who are going to be available, they're going to write about you. They're going to write about your company. Automatically, you're going to have a run of a full week because UOX Business Exhibition is going to be trending altogether. So that is it.
I love that answer. That's really, really, really clear and very understood. I love that. The only other things that I also wanted to kind of ask, like, what other challenges have you guys currently like faced in with regards to like coming up with the exhibition? Because hosting any event is very, very challenging. I'm not going to lie. So what some challenges have you guys faced, and how were you guys able to navigate to make sure that this event is going to be successful, and that the people that are coming, obviously they're going to see the end product, but you as an organizer, there's a lot of back end stuff that you guys are doing to make sure that it happens.
I'll take the first two answers, then President will come with the last four answers.
Yeah.
To make 6 for you, 5. First and foremost, there is no smaller event in this world.
Yeah.
How we struggled with Kit Gumran.
Mm-hmm.
You have sleepless nights, rampant meetings to make sure things. We are receiving lots of calls from morning to evening.
Mm-hmm.
Very people want to understand the concept. There is what I don't want to call it a challenge, but a test of convincing sponsors and partners.
Yeah.
You have seen how many meetings we have gone through between me and you, just to have a done deal. That is stretching the mindset altogether. But that's a challenge in business. If you can sit down and convince Neecee, you are a good business person altogether. So that's a challenge of overthinking, overstretching. I can tell you, since in the morning time, when I was having a conversation with you, you remember, I was on a motorcycle, border, and it was raining. Are you getting it? Those are all challenges, but we call them, that's test of life altogether. Of course, financial problems and, Uganda, African economy generally. I don't want to talk about Uganda.
Yeah.
But Africa have a lot of problems. So coming up this idea, making it stand, it is probably we're going to spend around $4,000 just to make this event stand.
Mm-hmm.
Now, where is that money coming from? We are young youth who are working. So a lot of budgets have to be footed altogether. But I thank the partners like you, Neecee, Tasker Twenzori Marathon, Amos Wekesa, the Business Readiness Support Center, Tumukunda Advocates, Beaver Organic, all those companies. Someone who trusts you at the start is better than someone who's going to find us on the second edition. Mm-hmm. Because you have trusted something new and you have given it time. So, amidst all challenges, you are partners. We are proud of you. And then the people who are ready to come and participate will be more great. I think the President can tell you more because I've seen him very stressed this morning. He's been suffering.
Yeah, for sure. It's not easy.
I'm not someone who really prides in talking about challenges, especially when I'm doing something I'm passionate about. And normally the passion is way, way bigger than the challenges. So I normally don't even notice them. If I am forced to do something that I don't like, but for an idea that I have really well thought about, that I have mothered and decided to, take on. Because there's nothing that you're going to do on this earth and it's not challenging. In all fields, whether family, business, education, anything you can mention, everything has challenges. But it's always about the passion you have for it. And when you are passionate about it, you forego the challenges. You don't even feel them. So the early mornings, the meetings, the disappointments, the financial challenges, they are all there. We see them. Yeah, you have to deal with our police. You don't inform them. You don't host an engagement. They have to dodge you. They want to come and tax the event. Then you have service providers who disappoint. Then you have sponsors who make promises and they don't fulfill. All these are challenges. But I can tell you that regardless, say I'm going to move because I love what I'm doing, I must give people a very remarkable and significant exhibition that even the next time I am hosting another, they should be able to come back and say, we benefited. So for me, if I pull out a successful event, I don't care really what I challenges and all these things. That's why I've never even given time to talk about them and all these things.
Yeah.
I want to pull out a successful event. I want to pull out a successful project.
Yeah.
And by the third edition of this, I know I will have silenced all these, challenges, and I will not have any here. It will be a smooth road.
Yeah.
Let's give you an example. you must have been following the news. I was saying that you must have followed what happened in Uganda recently in the North Kawempe North by-election, when some of the journalists were attacked by the security, and beaten and all these things. So I was talking to one NBS photojournalist, Francis Isano, who was who was bedridden because he was really tortured and beaten, and he had to be in the hospital. So I was asking him if he's going to go back to cover politics and all these things, and he said, "Man, I don't just do this as a job; it's passion. So no matter what I face in the field, I'll always stand up and go back because I'm passionate about what I'm doing." So I just gave that example because, shooting back to the question you asked of the challenges.
Yeah.
Doing what you love, what you're passionate about, the challenges don't matter.
Yeah.
And they will never win, but you just have to keep doing it because you love it.
Yeah, I love that. You're able to, because the reason why I asked this question is because there's going to be a lot of young people are looking up to you guys, especially when they attend this event. They're going to be like, you know what, Nova and the Madman actually created such a magnificent event, and I want to be able to kind of like tap into becoming an entrepreneur, getting into these events. So the reason to that question is to give them the realistic side of like the behind the scene of what's going on, and then how you're able to stay resilient to make sure that your passion stays strong as to whatever challenges that you bring in. And I love the answer that you guys are giving. It's really beneficial for them to get to know that, because there's going to be a lot of people actually watching you guys. Beyond just the event in itself, how can the government or even like private sectors be a part of this event to support you guys to boost the Ugandan business ecosystem? Like, what other things that can they do to support this to go beyond what it is?
There are really very, very many ways, and as a community, the Ugandans on X, we are not just looking at the business exhibition. We have so many other projects that we are pushing. But specifically in that line of the UOX Business Exhibition, of course, for agents, for like the government, first of all, we would have a free venue where we can, have a. Actually, for me, I even would want to have these young people come and exhibit for free, but fortunately, I have to tax them a little so that I can afford to pay the service providers, venue, and all these things.
Yeah.
But imagine the government comes up and says, we are going to give you a free venue. We are giving you, all the setup that you need to set this up so we can have the young people exhibit for free.
Yeah.
So away from the government, knowing our government, I know they'll never do that.
Yeah.
So now to the private sector, of course, the best now they can do is supporting partnership, because we have a budget, we have what we need, and if we go to it, we feel that we have enough money, more than enough money to organize this event.
Yeah.
We may even tax the exhibitors, the young exhibitors, have them come and exhibit for free. Because that is my dream. That I have to have. Imagine having more than 200 businesses exhibiting for free. These young people coming together to free.
Yeah.
You're giving them free support. You're giving them a platform for free to come and exhibit and grow their businesses. So yes, we need what we need from the private sector, and we have a target. I think that day we get to something like 20 serious partners who are funding very well projects. Then we can say we are opening up to all the Ugandans on X and all the Ugandans, the young business owners, to come and exhibit for free.
Yeah.
Because, so that we can create this platform for them.
Awesome. And then for, let's say there's probably some private business people or business people in general that wanted to partner with you guys, what information can they have out there in order to contact you guys to make sure that they become a partner? So can you guys elaborate how they can become a partner?
So partnership, it comes with it's a mutual, a mutual benefit.
Mm-hmm.
It comes with a financial question to us.
Mm-hmm.
There's some for now for this specific exhibition. We are taking 1 million shillings from our partners, and then 2 million shillings for exclusive partnership.
Mm-hmm.
If the Neecee Lexy digital marketing gives us 2 million shillings, we are not going to have any other digital marketing brand. So you have sealed it. You are the only digital marketing agency that we can work with.
Mm-hmm.
If you give 1 million shillings, then we can have even others. But what you get in return also is important.
Mm-hmm.
That we have your on all our branding material. We have your logo.
Mm-hmm.
With whatever branding material, whatever content we are going to push that speaks to the event, you must be mentioned. On the event, for example, on the press conference, we are going to have all our partners to be able to start their businesses, what they do, so they are getting that visibility. On the day of the exhibition, they have space to put up their branding material, like pull up banners, like teardrops and all these things. And as a partner, you can as well choose to exhibit, so that whole package is with you. You also, during the event, we have a time where we give one of your representatives a microphone, to talk more, to talk to all these people that are going to attend about your brand, your company. And we have post and pre and post event, push, because we have a team of influencers that we are working with. So even after the event, 2, 3, 4 days after the event, they'll still be pushing your brand. So all these are benefits that you get when you choose to partner with us.
Yeah.
And you can return as well, depending on which company we are dealing with. For example, Airtel is giving us money, but they are also giving free internet connection on that day, the whole day. Yeah, so some of the partners, we are not necessarily getting cash, but if giving us something that we feel they will help the event come out very well, then we can turn it into we can weigh it into the monetary value and have you as a partner. Another example is, for example, the Wink Media. They are going to do our videography and photography. They are not giving us money, but they are going to do videography and photography for free, something we would have paid like 2 million shillings for. So we are also giving them visibility in return. So that's your question.
Very, very, very nice. I love that. Is there any other thing you want to add, Emma, or that's pretty cool?
I think we are soon winding up. Especially, let me just use this 1 minute. I thank the South Sudanese community on X. I'm sure you are part of it, led by Jingo Samuel, our president. He likes us so much. He's a very good partner of the Ugandan on X. I love that African identity we have. Are you getting it? So really seeing our neighbors from South Sudan connecting up with us, having a sponsor coming from Canada, a partner coming from Canada like Neecee from South Sudan, just to join a project in Uganda. It really shows the African spirit, the Africanist we need. Amen. Thank you so much for being great brothers from South Sudan. We love you so much. That's nice. Then I thank the Taskai Twenzori Marathon the biggest marathon in Uganda with Amos Wekesa for standing with young people. He's an influencer, he's a big man, he has very many businesses to do, but he decided to stand with us on this project. We thank Francis Jimara, Council Francis Jimara. He's a very big lawyer heading up a law firm called ALP East Africa with 5 branches in different countries. Are you getting it? But he comes on with a business arm, like, let me sponsor you guys and support the son of this, the Business Readiness and Support Center. I think even this project will grow from Uganda up to South Sudan and other countries. Then we thank Wink Media, a young innovative guy in the content world, in videography, standing with us. This is so nice and enjoyable. We thank again Beaver Organic, Dr. Senjobe, one of the best herbal, he does herbal medicine in Uganda. The biggest company about herbals is Beaver. He has done a very great job. Tumkune and advocates, Tumkune and company advocates, a law firm. Can you imagine big company standing with us? That's really nice and enjoyable. Then Airtel, the biggest smartphone network in Uganda, up to South Sudan State actually. So all these companies have come on board, our friends, our partners, are different influencers. Actually, every influencer in Uganda here has made sure they post, they share. I don't have to mention them. There are very many. Like they've stand with us. They think it's moving. Eh? They've made our work easy. Are we getting this? This is so enjoyable seeing people standing with you. So we promise you we shall do good job. And I thank my superior, president, is my boss at the UOX for coming up with a good idea and entrusting the madman. Sometimes people say, why do you work with the madman? No. So president, you can wind up with this.
I love that.
Okay. Maybe the parting shot is to, as well as my voice, to appreciate. One, I appreciate Neecee, Lexy, for coming on board. I've been informed by Madman that you have decided to partner with us. Thank you so much. We really don't take this lightly. And I pray that by the next edition, you are here, like physically, and we can be able to link up and have you on board.
Amen.
I want to appreciate Adnan so much for being a dedicated young man, committed, consistent, and you know that's who he is. He's here and there.
For sure.
And I can tell you, I wouldn't have alone pulled all these partners without him. He calls you today, says, I'm going to engage this person. The next morning, you have a meeting with them, and it's done, you know. And he chooses his people. He has that commanding voice that he talks to these big people, and they.
I think his network pause.
President, your network is not good. Eh?
Just wait.
Okay.
Yeah.
And lastly, I want to appreciate our partners. That is Airtel Uganda, one of the biggest telecom companies in the country. That is Tumukunde and Co-Advocate. That is Volcano Coffee and Volcano Coffee Hub. That is Neecee, Lexy. Yeah, Neecee and Lexy, right?
Yeah.
Neecee Lexy, TikTok.
Neecee Lexy.
Yeah.
That is Diva Herbal Organic, and that is Renzori Tuscalite Renzori Marathon. That is BRSC, yeah, BRCS, yeah, BRCS, Wink Media, and I think those are our partners for now. We actually have, those are our partners for now. So I appreciate them. And all the registered exhibitors, I also have to thank them, the influencers, the organizing committee, because it's not just me and Madman. We also have another team.
Yeah.
And we should also see how to have you join us at the press conference virtually. I think Madman, you should make sure that our dear partner can also attend the press virtually, and probably even we are a digital generation. We can make sure that connection happens, and you can be able to say something. So all I have to say is thank you so much, everyone. Let's have this happen. Let's grow it. September should be bigger, way bigger, in a bigger venue, bigger everything, a bigger team, more partners, more numbers, and all these things. Thank you so much.
Amen. And then for the press conference, is it going to be on X or on Zoom? Like, where are you guys hosting that?
Let me tap on the press conference. The press conference we are having a combined one. We're going to have the local media. We have TVs from Uganda. I don't know if they're getting me.
Yeah.
Are we on?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm seeing your picture is paused there. Neecee?
Yeah, I can. You're frozen.
Oh, network.
Nova, can you hear me?
I can hear all of you.
Okay. I think Madman, but you're fine now.
I'm now in. Okay. I was saying that the press conference is a combined thing. We have the local media stations, TVs from Uganda. Then we're going to be having around 25 influencers who are going to be giving live feeds on Twitter, on X, together. So basically, we're going to focus on X and on radio, on TVs, and then on TikTok and or blog posts. So we expect Neecee.com to write about everything which is going to happen on that day.
Awesome. That sounds so good. I just want to say,
networks are not good. I don't know why.
Can you guys hear me now?
I can hear you.
Yeah, what I was just gonna say, like, wow, the conversation was really insightful. Both Madman and Nova, you guys are truly making an impact on the Ugandans' business in the digital space, as well as for the upcoming UOX Business Exhibition on March 29th at the Volcano Coffee Hub. It's a must-attend event. So for all entrepreneurs, startups, or anyone looking to network, showcase their brand, or learn more about the industry leaders, make sure to attend this event. If you're also an inspiring business owner, this is also a chance for you to connect, grow, and level up your business. Don't miss out on this. Make sure to also come. And I think for more detail, you can also contact the team at 256-761-34930 or 256-700-690-045. I'm also going to make sure that I put those numbers in the description below, so you guys can also have a contact with them. A huge thank you to the amazing guests that we have here, both the Madman as well as Nova, for sharing their journey as well as the vision for the event. We look forward to having you guys all on March 29th inside the Volcano Coffee Hub. Thank you so much, guys, for coming today.
Every post, every show, she's changing the game.
Thank you.
Lexy, yeah. Remember the name. She's a boss, she's a vibe. Watch her come alive. Making moves, breaking news. Got the world in a stride. Digital queen, living out a dream. Neecee, Lexy, always on the scene. So hit that subscribe, stay along for the ride with Neecee, Lexy. The hustle's worldwide.